in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. What do you have on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 107.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Pete Alonso.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
The other way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third.
One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. And the 1-0. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's Pete Alonso. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. First and second, 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Escobar out on the play. Out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Houston, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Leading up for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
And here it comes. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Here's Nico Horner.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. One out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's going to be Patrick Wisdom. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Contreras at third with 2 away. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. And that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's Mark Canha.
The designated hitter, Mark.
Stroman back to work. There's a strike.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch. It was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Here's the 0-1. Ooh. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gomes gets it to first, and that back here at the ballpark, Ian Happ up to hit. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. They say it went. On the ground to third. Knocks it down to the hole. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Over to Alonso. Double play. So up now for Chicago, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
First offering misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
No score here in the second. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3 We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
Stroman back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Hayward drops steps, heads back on it. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Bounce to the right. Horner picks it up, and a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And he's already singled in this game. Gomes handles the chance, and he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, and fouled off. Stroman throw to first. Marte dives back in. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Schwindel takes it himself, and that is that. Mets strand one, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nick Madrigal. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
Madrigal.
They say it went.
1-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one away. Here's Yan Gomes.
Batting ninth. The shortstop, Yan.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Yan Gomes waits. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side, and the Cubs are down in order. Still no score.
It ain't no surprise, a full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a pitch.
Pete Alonso.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And there's one away. Eduardo Escobar. El Caballo up to
Second
hit.
baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, one away. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark
Now back,
Canha.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Schwindel. Got the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
J.D. Davis up now for the Mets. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
The wind of the pitch. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And the righty deals. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Schwindel. Grounded out his first time. On the ground right side. Escobar with the throw to first. That's out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Nimmo.
The center
Here comes a pitch.
Brandon Nimmo.
And ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Bounce to the right side. Throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now
And here's the catcher, James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the match.
Jeff McNeil will hit next. Good contact guy, good defender. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Starling Marte. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
The center fielder.
Swing and a base hit.
Happ.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That one pushed foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round 2nd, digging for 3rd. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The pitch. Out to center. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from 3rd.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
This one in the air, right field. Hayward pulls it down, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Here's Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Over to first. And that'll do it. 9-1. Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Go.
Ball 1 there. And a pitch. And another ball. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Yan Gomes takes him deep. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Got him swinging. And there's 1 down. Here's Nico Horner.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Bunt attempt popped up. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Patrick Wisdom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
Jesse Chavez taking over on the mound, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's J.D. Davis.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D.
And the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Hayward makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two down.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher,
James McCann in now. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And that's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. In the air to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
For the Cubs, the first baseman,
Foul ball there.
Schwindel.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Next pitch is popped up. McCann has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now
Here's
batting,
Jason
right
Hayward.
fielder, Jason Hayward.
And that's in there for strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball to the right side. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Starling Marte up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Bounce to the left side. Gomes picks it up. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Bounced out to short, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And That's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out towards left center. Frazier settles underneath it.
Up next is that, the second baseman, Eduardo.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Right-handed reliever. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that is that. Mets strand one. And the score stays 3-1. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder.
And there's the strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And he deals. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The designated hitter, Nick.
Madrigal in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. 2 away now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yan Gomes. Look out! And it hit him. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, caught. Cubs lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We go to the 9th, and now the Mets DH, Mark Canha.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Chavez back to work. Popped up. Schwindel under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The third baseman,
J.D. Davis digs in now.
Davis.
On the ground. Gomes gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Now back.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Schwindel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 1. Last chance for the home team. Digging in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 42, Edwin Diaz.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. McCann puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. That one's in there, 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
He's had a tough day at the plate, 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Frank Schwindel. In there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Left field, McNeil should have this one. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.
Yeah. Let's go. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, you the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down. I'll be getting loud, you can have it doubts, not what I'm about. Have your feet loud, if you're raining out, I keep making sound. Go another round, some legend bound, can't stop me now. Sing the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks like.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.